guys, welcome back to our channel.
Hello, hello.
Today we're going to be talking about the Norwood Lumber Pro.
The HD 36 V2 specifically.
And so this is the one we purchased. Mr. B did tons of research before buying it, and we want to tell you guys all about it.
Yep.
So let's get into it. It's another very mosquito-y day here in northern Canada. And so if you see us doing this, don't mind that, but we will get as much information to you guys as we can without being too distracting.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's talk about the specs and what we purchased. You'll be behind the camera for most of this, and you can talk about it.
Basically, I guess right off the start is the elephant in the room. So you got the wood mill, and we actually have it all on a trailer. So this is something they'll ask you whether you want something stationary, you know, set it up on the ground, make it so you're never gonna have to move it again, get it level, I guess, once kind of thing. But we wanted a trailer because if you have different sites you gotta go to, or different places, or say your neighbors wanna use your machine, by all means, it's a capability. Or say worst case scenario, right? If, I don't know, if you had like a forest fire or something, you just really needed one to get it out of there, right? It's an option now to get your mill out of there and not have to leave it to burn. Yeah, so they got a 2-inch ball adapter on that. You have all the capabilities of leveling it from tip to back. This is 20 feet. This rail right here is 20 feet. And when we initially bought it, it was something like 16 feet. So it would have stopped right about here. And what I figured is, I wasn't too sure about it, but being 16 feet, and then you have this whole unit here, this is now soaking up another, what, 3.5 feet? So say I have 16 feet here, and I wanted to do, you know, you think 16 feet long, you can do 16 feet log. Incorrect. You have to have this machine, the whole mill itself, has to be sitting back off the log when you go to drop your log onto here. So we have 20 feet. They gave you the capability and the options to customize this fully. Even though this is a trailer, and even though we threw on another 4 feet, now what happens is I can actually get a 16-foot log on here. This one here is 13, and now this right here is where the unit's sitting. And now I can start my cut right here. So that's just really important to keep in mind, that whatever size you choose, really have in mind how big of a log do you want to cut.
And I believe you could actually purchase these in sections like this. Like they come like, you could keep going for like...
You could.
Yeah.
And I think the next 4 feet is really nice because they actually give you a frame that kind of hooks right onto here, it looks like, and it tapers up, and that's another 4 feet that just stabilizes. So you can throw that on at any point. And so this whole unit, when you buy it, it doesn't come like this. So you don't say, oh, I want this unit, this length, and I need to do these logs. I need it to be able to do 36 inches wide. I need the gut to be a 31 inch. No. This unit you have to build.
Yeah.
So every single one of these bolts, I'm not kidding you, from tip to back, we put in ourselves. So
it came in a lot of boxes, a lot of...
It's not bad.
It actually is such a build that it took us a year to decide to finally put it together.
Yeah.
Because we knew it was going to be a task, and it was.
Yeah, but guys, like, once you get this built, the way they have these together, so each one of these, so you see a seam here. Can you show them that?
Yep.
Come on in. So right here where you see this seam, and you see these, there's actually another one on the inside. So these are all lapping, and each one is locking into each other. So once you get every single one of these bolts tightened, torqued in, it's actually like one piece, basically. It's basically married and welded, very, very rigid. I have gotten this level when you set it up wherever you need to. I set a level across here, across the front end there, and it just stays like that. It doesn't wiggle or wobble even if I move it around. That's the build. Don't get discouraged. It's worth it. We've cut a lot of lumber with this. We've made a lot of cants, a lot of 2x4s. So what you can get for this, the options, again, the customizability is endless, I feel. We added these right here, and up underneath here, you can see there's these wheels. So basically when you go to rotate this, when you get to each face on here, there's actually little wheels right in here. And that makes it a heck of a lot easier to spin. You can see.
Yeah, there we go.
There's a couple of those. And now you can spin it, and then you get another dog right here. And that can grip into a log if you have a smaller one. And then you get these dogs also with it that are gonna lock onto your log. Now that's like, I think that was standard. That was an add-on. And then if you wanna do this, you can actually also get a hydraulic unit for this that can grab onto these by running that. And then also you can get a computer system for this. You can have this now literally not having to push it across. You can actually have it pull itself across. I would
fancy.
I can make this like a 30 minute, 40 minute, 50 minute long video. I really could, because it's endless. I'd really just actually suggest you guys go check them out. Their customer service was really awesome.
Not sponsored.
No, I'm just, again, just happy. There's many companies you can go out there and it's like, you call them and you just don't get a call back. And these guys were very helpful. And even when there was one little tiny part that was missing for the measurement bracket up here, they literally emailed receipt, shipped it, showed shipping. It was very well done. I didn't ask for that, and they're like, it's on their way. Sorry, we forgot to throw this in there.
Not sponsored.
No.
Do you want to open this guy up so they can see what?
Yeah, so I'll show them this face. It's a little dusty.
That's okay. It's used.
But
like
again,
everything, we use it.
Yeah, like it's been tried and true. This is our 4th blade.
Oh,
that's
okay.
another thing.
There you go.
So when you get this, they will throw in a pack of, I think it was 10 to 20 blades.
Was it that many?
Yeah, it was ridiculous because I think I still have like
that's crazy.
12, something like that.
Oh man, the mosquitoes.
So sorry, yeah. Anyways, so really easy. You got these rubber little stops. They're gonna catch onto the face here. Yeah, these feel like they're oversized wheels. They have everything here. You have your safety, you know, and this is how you're gonna get all your blade off. You're gonna have to take that off, and then you can loosen it all off here, and then tighten it back up when you need to switch your blade. In the beginning, I was actually really kind of, you know, switching blades all the time. That's kind of gonna be a pain in the butt. I was always asking, how long can a blade last? Because I was like, oh, switching blades. But now it's like, it's not bad at all. All I do is if I have this like tighten in seven half turns, I'll just go 7 back this way, 7 to tighten. And in between that, that's when you switch your blade and you're off to the races. They have all these nice, there's a little bolt on the back of here where you're able to basically, what is it? It's like you're tracking basically of where this sits. Like if you have it canted a little bit this way, the blade's gonna wanna walk off. And if you have it a little bit that inwards, it's gonna wanna walk in. So you balance that side, put this back in, hook that back up, and you're off.
And we had to build all that too. So I guess the good thing about how much you have to build on this is you know it front to back.
Oh,
like we had to build every.
So I think that's key in maybe a little perk of building something on your own. You're gonna know it right away. You don't have to buy this thing brand new. Have this shown up like this and like, shoot, where were all the little sensor rods? Like where were all these? Or what do they do? Where do they hook up? How did the wiring, because you actually get to do all that. And it's not like, you're not doing any crazy wiring or you're not making a freaking rocket ship or anything like that. It's pretty freaking simple.
It is, it's just time consuming, that's all.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, once you start it, don't stop. Just get it done, it'll be done with, and then you'll have this.
There we go.
So with most sawmills, you'll have your water tank. You can put whatever solution you like to run on your blade. Yeah, so right now we're just running just pure water, and you can set your speed of how much the water comes through your tube and down onto your blade just by how much you open this up. We just have it off right now. The motor itself, see if I can just lower this so we can get a good get her down. So this is a 18 horsepower 570 cc Vanguard motor. It's been great. Yeah, I guess, you know, it's a motor, has the torque where you need it. It's been reliable. I was cutting to -30. Started up right away. It was no problem. The battery, the pulleys, everything. So in the winter, yeah, we don't have, most people will build a shelter over this, keep it out of the snow. When you get this, you actually also get a cover. We just have sitting on the log over here. So this has a cover over it that has dual zippers, a zipper on this side and a zipper on the adjacent side. So this thing's out of the weather. When I go to use it, take it off, everything looks like this, off you go. Starting was really, really easy. Yeah. So, I don't know, what should we do? Do a cut?
Sure.
You get also, I forget what it looks like. Different measurements you can set onto this.
For different countries, I imagine?
I think yeah, I think it was. And it's just got its own little settings. You have 2-inch, 9/8, 1-inch, 3/4. And then you have over here your scales, your 2-inch scale, your 1-inch scale. Everything you need literally is right here. You have all of your lumber production table is right here. So 1x4, 8 feet, 10 feet, 12 feet, 14 feet, 16 feet. Oh yeah, that's super handy. Like if you're really going into like a minor production type setup, this has it right out of the gate. I just love it. Haven't had a problem with it. You know, runs reliable. Like you get the darn thing.
That push is nice.
Yeah, I think that was key too, because some machines you don't want to fight with. Yeah, someone maybe not as strong enough to push it through the wood. You want this level. You don't want, whether downhill or uphill, you don't want to have to be pushing this against itself, right? So I guess what we'll do here is we'll get it started up.
Okay.
And yeah,
Sounds
get
good.
that going. So I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna cut a slab, 1.5-inch slab down here. So basically, if you were to do this, you'd be doing your 1.5, 1.5 all the way down. And then later you would flip it and you'd start to get like your 6-inch, 4-inch, whether you're making 2x4s, figuring out what you want. But we're gonna cut our first slab here and just go from back to front. And we're gonna do that right now. Sweet.
Perfect.
Boom. Ding dong.
So you're pulling that bar?
Yeah. So that's your throttle.
Okay.
And this is also hooked up to like
Okay.
a little water gate that's in here.
Yeah.
Right there, it pinches. So it actually turns off your water when you're doing this.
Oh, cool.
So there's 2 cables, one's to your throttle and the other one's to right here, and you can see it. If I push, that opens.
Yeah,
And when I let go, it closes. And it basically, I have to adjust this a little bit more so it pinches a little bit better so it stops that water.
Right.
But your stop is right in there, and that's what the second cable is. That's right here.
Okay.
Again, all these cables that were here, you hook this up, that cable's hooked to this, and it just tells you from there to there. Throttle was on the engine, take that, run that, hook that up. Really, really simple. So now we're gonna make sure we got water. Yep, right to there. Now we're gonna go, I like to just check where I'm at right now. So we're basically at the halfway mark. So to get the depth there, we're gonna go down basically to drop it to 20. There we go. Now that should be 1.5 inches. Sweet. So yeah, it's one of your slabs. Cut. Whew. The cuts are just magnificent. This has a lot of knots in it.
That's a knotty piece of wood.
Yeah, so when you got your knotty piece of wood, I mean, that blade can start to walk on you. But at the end of the day, something like this, if you don't get your 2x4 out of it, make a table or something, make a desk.
Yeah, I mean, live edge is all the rage.
It is.
We actually turned our whole kitchen into the live edge.
Yeah. And there you go, right?
I will post a video from here of us building it. So if you're someone who just purchased one and you're like, how do I build this thing? Or I need help, I'm lost. Here's a video of us building it.
Yeah.
That's all for today, you guys.
That's it, that's all.
This is the Norwood Lumber Pro HD 36 V2. And we're not sponsored. This is something we literally purchased with our own money.
Tried and true.
We use it all the time. We've built basically our whole half of our house with it.
So if you guys got the HD 36 V2 with the trailer package and you're doing big logs like this, I have moved this around all over the property with a log on it, with a log off of it, and everything has been snug, you know, tight, and stayed in place so that when I got there, I would just level it really quickly and you're cutting lumber. So, and it stayed, it's perfect, guys.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.